Alright, I should be live right now. So for anyone who is watching this in the playlist in the future, well, first of all, my shirt apparently is being chroma keyed out, but just ignore that. You know, I'll just close the vest a little bit. But also, I decided that for this video, I'm going to be doing a live recording, just to kind of see how that works. It's not something that I am committed to doing forever or anything like that, but, you know, the series has been a bit, I almost say monotonous in the way like my videos are structured. So I want to just, you know, mix things up, kind of see if I can improve the series in any way. And maybe doing some videos live here and there can be a bit of an improvement. I would normally have the chat set up on the screen, and I'm going to fix that. But I literally just returned from walking the dog, and the dog was being a bit slow, so that means I'm being a bit slow, which means that it took me a while to be here. But I will make sure that the chat is in here. So I'm just fixing things as we go. So if you're used to my usual cutting style of the series normally, this video will be very much the opposite. It will be, you know, very rambly, very just chill, relaxed, and not paced well whatsoever. So, you know, if you prefer my very high, well, not very highly edited, but like more edited style, then, you know, this one might be a skip, but I'll leave it up to you. So the chat should now appear up on the screen. Yes, there we go. Now, let me just quickly put a link in the Discord as well for anyone who might be in the Discord. Here we go. All right, here we go. That is done as well. So I just want to point out, I might be looking to my right a lot. I have the dog up here for the first time in, well, forever really. You know, he comes upstairs on occasion, but I've never had him up here while I'm recording or anything, because I'm scared he's going to, you know, do some cable destruction of some sort. But I decided, since he's been a very good boy, that I'm going to give it a shot, and he seems rather chill so far, so I think so far we're kind of good. Just making sure that anyone who wants to join is here. You know, it's been so long since I live streamed that I can barely remember how I had things set up. Anyway, there's probably someone here at this point, so I'll just start. So last time, by the way, there's a lot of people from my clan online, which is quite nice to see. So last time we of course did the Bon Voyage quest, which means that, you know, we now have access to Fossil Island. Now I have about an hour to an hour and a half where I can mess around with this stuff, so I'm gonna, you know, explore, have a chat. Today you guys can guide me a little bit. Now I'm not saying spoil everything and, you know, make sure I do things optimally, but if you're like, hey, you should check out this NPC or go here or something, I'm fine with that for today's video, where the idea is just going to be, let's have a bit of a chat and explore some or all of Fossil Island, depending on how big this place is. Yeah, my dog's just busy scratching himself very aggressively, which is also very important to do. I just want to make sure that my chat appears properly. Oh, there's so many things that I don't have set up properly anymore. Oh, now he's over there. Okay, there we go. Anyway, if anyone is here, if you could say something, I very much appreciate that, just so I can verify whether the chat is working correctly. Okay, so let's go around here and let's just look at some NPCs. So we've got John over here, who appears to be sleeping. He's sleeping peacefully, loudly, but peacefully. All right. And we have David here as well. Build us a stove, mate. I am absolutely starving. You must be really tired from the journey. You did so much. Oh yeah, these were the guys up on the boat. Oh yeah, of course. And they're still drinking their alcohol. Their vodka, potentially. So my expertise were not required this time. A man's still gotta eat. Ah, ahoy there. Hello. Hello, hello. Thank you for joining me. been a while since we did a live stream, but you know, I felt like it was time. I felt like I needed to mix things up a little bit. So it's the first time we're gonna make some progress on a live stream, which I said I wasn't going to do, but you know, after 78 videos of just doing like the same formula, I felt like I needed to mix things up a little bit. So you know, I have about an hour and a half where I just want to explore this place a little bit, see what's going on, and well, hopefully have a fun time. So thank you for joining me. I hope you guys are doing good. Shall we risk Gnome Village Party for science? Wait, Gnome Village Party? I'm almost caught up to the series, only half an hour behind. Oh, cool! You know, I actually recently thought, like, literally like the other day, I was thinking, hey, I feel like I haven't answered a novel in quite some time. You know, I was starting to feel nostalgic about novels. So I was like, wait, where do my novels go, man? That's a song that you... Oh, yeah, of course. Oh, yeah, I actually... Wait, hold on. That reminds me. You put a link in the Discord, and I was pending to check it out, but then I may have forgotten. Also, I mentioned this before, but you guys probably joined after. I have my dog upstairs here for the first time, so every time you see me looking down to my left and my right, that's because my dog is here, and I'm very scared that he's going to destroy something here, because I have a lot of cables here, like audio, video, electricity, like all kinds of cables going on around here, and I'm afraid. But, you know, it's for science, so I'm already risking my life, okay? What are you eating? He's eating something. Does your dog want to meet us? Yes, I'm sure he does. And, hold on. I will see if he does. Milo. Oh. 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 Let me see, trying to get him up. Okay, hold on. I will pick you up. Here we go. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Look, he's a big boy already. He's a really big boy. He's the biggest boy. Look at him. Want to say something? Hey, you okay? He is such a cutie. And he's super chill, as you can see. He's just kind of sitting here. Hey. So this is the actual live streamer today, guys. It's not me. It's this little friend. Hello. You are the live streamer today. All right. Come on. Okay. There we go. He's back down. But wait. So you didn't change the chat overlay? I'm still in stealth. Yes, you are, though, dude. I will tell you, I have not changed a single thing since the last live stream. I've been incredibly lazy. I have not done live streaming really since... Well, I did like the Dragon Quest video, or like live stream, and then nothing. Wait, where are you going, bro? I'm so scared he's going to destroy something. Oh, it's so tense. You know, I'll probably bring him down at some point during the live stream, but you know, I gotta get practice in. Oh, he's not used to rolling chairs, so he's like, wait, what the hell is going on? Love the honesty, lazy. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I've also been busy, but I could have made time. I've just been lazy when it comes to this kind of stuff because I don't live stream too often. Anyway, this guy says, I guess I'll get building then. Cheers, mate. See, I have no idea if we're going to be making any progress today. I'll just kind of do something. I have hour and a half to just kind of check things out. Advocate Mania received a new collection log, chewed bones. I don't know what chewed bones are, but I'm sure my dog would appreciate those. Alright, anyway, what is there to do around these parts? Besides me staring at my dog because he's looking down the stairs like I'm gonna jump. And did you bring enough materials for the bank chest? Dude, I have no idea. I haven't. Oh, he's going down the stairs. Bye bye. I haven't done anything here. All I've done is arrive here. I literally talked to these two NPCs and that's it. So I'm assuming that means I need to build up stuff myself. And I'm assuming the best way to do that is by getting the bank chest so I can actually get things here that I can then use to build things up. So I guess you're correct in the sense that I should really get... Okay, build chest pieces. I'm assuming that's what you're referring to. You need level 21 construction to build that. I am level 9 construction. Guys, does this mean that the entire building aspect here is locked behind the chests, kind of in a way? Also, pet the dog in the tent. Hold on. A dog in the... I will pet him. Here we go. You pet the dog. He stretches out even further on the warm ground. Oh, look at this guy. He is a... Oh, he's a man. Oh, he's cool. He's the best boy. Every dog is the best boy. That means they're all the best boy. That's true. So yeah, I don't know if this means that I can't... Well, no, you could run back and forth every time, maybe. Not sure what level the others are. I mean, we can see, I guess. But I'm assuming everything I need to build here has a construction level then. So we might be bottlenecked by construction, which is not a big deal. I can move this to a different recording, but it would be a little bit awkward. Let's see. Build half-built loom. Let me just see. Click onto random things to see what they are. Level 29 construction. Level 28 constructions. Okay, so they're all in the 20s so far. There's a fire pit. You need a tinderbox. Okay, so I guess I could with a tinderbox. I would have to bring that, but that's possible. Ring of Stones, level 22. Okay, so once again in the 20s. So it seems everything I need here is in the 20s, which is not the biggest deal, but nothing I can do right now. Now, I do see you mentioning that there's not a bank available without really leaving the island. There is this bank over here, but I don't know if this is accessible to me. Volcanic Mine. Is that a minigame as well? Time for construction minigame grind? I mean, I don't even know there was a construction minigame until you mentioned that. But it sounds fun, to be honest. I mean, I'd be up for checking it out, really. Like, if it's easily accessible, I would totally be up for checking it out. Because if that's going to help me do this stuff, then I might as well dedicate that. Dedicate to that. Where can I find this minigame? You know, just to reiterate what I said earlier, because you guys may not have been there, I'm fine today with some level of guidance, because, you know, we're not doing any quests or anything. You're not really spoiling anything, really. So if you want to guide me a little bit, like nudge me in the right direction, like, hey, you can find the minigame here. This is something useful to do. I'm fine with that. You know, don't obviously go like, hey, you know, you want to get a dragon scimitar, go here or something. But, you know, some little nudges today, I'm fine with. When you're at Daddy's home, they mentioned visiting their boss in Falador. Okay. Yeah, I'll just rock teleport. I'll grab the runes, then go Falador. Though some parts of it might be a bit of travel. Well... Oh, my clan is called No Scimitar. No, your clan is called Onion Ink, sir. Sir. I'm very disappointed, okay? But no, I get it. It's, Is the scimitar... Wait, this is because we watch a streamer / YouTuber. If that's your guess, yeah. So, is there a joke there with no scimitar? It's weird, by the way. I always said scimitar, but at the same time, instead of saying simmy, I always said skimmy. Like, to me, it's scimitar and skimmy, but that doesn't make sense, because that means I'm using two different pronunciations for the same word. But still, that's the way I do things. And was told he needed a scimitar, but he refused, so he never uses a scimitar. I mean, I do think the scimitar is probably the coolest looking weapon type in the game. At least, you know, obviously I don't know like end game stuff, like I don't like spears or whips or whatever. But out of the, you know, swords and daggers and stuff, I do think that the scimitar looks really cool. Except the dragon scimitar cursor. Is that like something from Runelight? Getting the cursor? See, I've become poor, guys. I've not been making any money for the past very long. I've just been doing like these quests that have not been making me any money. I've been fairly busy in real life, so I really haven't dedicated much time to grinding. I've done some grinding here and there, but I did much more grinding at the start of this series when I had a bit more free time on my hands. Unfortunately, that's kind of dwindled away a little bit. So we were looking for teleportation. You know what I'll do? For now, I'll just grab the earth. I'll grab the water, and I guess that. Oh wait, don't I have law anymore? Oh, I have no law runes anymore. Okay, well, I'll go to the Grand Exchange real quick and just pick up some law runes. So how are you doing, by the way? Hope you guys are doing good. You know, we haven't really spoken much in a live capacity in quite some time. And comments are always fun, of course, but it's a very different method of communication. I very much appreciate having a chat like this on occasion. Killing a boss on Grid. Dude, I could have actually just streamed Grid as well. I mean, I'm not going to change it now because like the whole thumbnail and stuff was already based on this. But maybe if I can find the time, I'll do a Grid stream. That could be kind of fun. Yeah, that's what I should have done today. Alright, let's set up trade office. And let's buy law runes. We'll buy 10 law runes, and I'll just bump it up a little bit to make sure I instantly get it. There we go. Bam. Law runes. Beautiful. Okay, so I had to go to Falador, which is here. Got a bunch of uniques on grid rates, but not the drop I was looking for yet. Well, I believe in your ability to get it. Okay, so the boss. I think there's a real... Yeah, there we go. Mahogany Homes. So I'm assuming that's where I can... Wait, hold on. I'm not going the right way. It's this way. This way? Isn't that from Navi? From Legend of Zelda? Like, this way? Hey, listen. Yeah, just a slight grind. It's like half a minute kills. Oh, okay. That's pretty chill then, I guess. And I have a bottomless brew. Wait, is the bottomless brew like an infinite consumable or something? Okay, let's talk to Amy. Hey, I'm Amy. How may I help you? What do you do here? I am the founder of Mahogany Homes, Gillinor's first construction company. We've currently got branches in Falador, Varrock, Hosidius, and Ardougne. It feels fun that, you know, I finally know Falador, Varrock, Hosidius, Ardougne. I've been in all these places, and like the world is starting to feel more connected, which I very much do enjoy. Grid could have been interesting, but this should be quite great too. You've been doing well, just a lot of writing for work lately. Oh yeah, I mean, it's very important to prioritize productivity whenever it's required. You know, I have some exams coming up myself as well, which I really need to focus on a bit. So, you know, I have so many things going on right now. You know, like I got a dog recently, which while I absolutely love it, it's such a time sink. Studying for exams, looking for potentially buying a house at some point, like visiting houses and stuff. Like, you know, life is busy, and I love it. But also, where's my time to just sit here and game 8 hours a day? I miss those days sometimes. No, that's corrupted shark. Bottomless brew is an unlock that makes every potion not consume. Oh. So it turns every potion into an infinite potion. That's interesting. Alright, so people contact you for help with their homes. Yep, they'll get in contact if they want assistance, whether it's fixing parts of their house or requesting nicer furniture, and then we will go and help them out. That sounds quite enjoyable and satisfying to do. Are you hiring at all? If you have the supplies, I can tell you where one of our clients is that needs some work doing. I'll keep track of the work you do as well and give you some points for our company reward shop. Also, there are assistants in Varrock, Ardougne, and Hosidius that can give you work if Falador is inconvenient for you. The clients that I would offer you to go help could be in any of those cities. It might be a bit of a journey to get there. Oh, that sounds fun! Okay, I'd like a construction contract. This sounds great. Yeah, though you still need to acquire at least one dose of the potion somehow. Oh yeah, because everyone in Grid is Iron Man, right? So you would have to get it through a reward or get it through, you know, herbalism itself, I guess. What kind of contract would you like? Okay, so I can get beginner, novice, adept, expert, but they require certain construction levels. So for now, let's go beginner contracts. Could I have a beginner contract, please? Please, could you go see Maria west of estate agents in Hosidius for us? You can get another job once you have furnished her home. So go see... Oh, it's not Maria, it's Mariah, west of the estate agents in Hosidius. Okay. So I have this book here. Guys, which one Which one is this one? Is Sidious, right? Lunch. This one is like next to. I think this one is next to Sidious. I think that's the closest one. Let's see. The contracts also differ on planks required, and you might also need some steel bars. Okay. Well, for now, I'll just go to this one. I'll see what they offer. I'm assuming I can probably stock up and stuff and make this way easier on myself. But you know what? Let's go in like semi-blind here. I'm pretty sure it's lunch by the Luncaliums. Here we go. Alright, we've arrived. And yes, Hosidius. Okay, so I was correct. So it was west of the estate agents, and Mahogany Homes is here. So west would be probably in this house, I reckon, then. Alright, let's go check it out. Mariah, all she wants for Christmas? Guys, I can't believe it's almost November already. I can't believe it's almost Christmas already. I feel like this year has just completely flown by. Speaking of which, my boss mentioned she wanted to hang up Christmas lights. You think Spirit Tree should work for getting between Ardy and Varrock, but not really Hasidius or Falador? I mean, at least for Hasidius, I have this Caritas Memoirs thing that I can use for another 73 times, so I'm not too worried about spending some of those. And I guess Ardone... I mean, I've heard a spoiler. I mean, it's not a big spoiler, but I've heard that apparently the first tier of the Ardone Diary gives you a cape, right, with a teleportation to Ardone itself. I happened to catch that in a random local chat that some people are talking about, which sounds rather useful. Falador is easy with runes. Varrock is easy as well with runes. So it's kind of just Ardone that is, or Ardy, that it's a bit rough maybe. Not to mention that it's still Pumpkin Day to come, but I said no, Latvian flags first. You know, we have we also have this this holiday called Sinterklaas, which is very much similar to Christmas. I feel like it's just like ripped off Christmas, but like slightly different. And you know, as kids, that was like this big holiday, so you had to like finish that holiday, and then after the holiday is done, like then you move into Christmas. And now that I'm an adult and, you know, I don't have any small children around me anymore, Christmas just starts in like late October, like. And I'm not really one to like hang up Christmas decorations super early. I tend to like hang them up probably like around the start of December or something. But I do often leave them out until like late January because, well, they're cozy and I'm too lazy to do that. Christmas, but no call required. Yeah. Sounds good to me. So, let's go see. Where were we going? Sorry, I'm just kind of... Oh yeah, I think we're looking at that house, I think. You know, I very much enjoyed my Ardone... oh, sorry, not my Ardone. I very much enjoyed my Courant time. I had a blast recording those videos. I think Courant is... the joke is that I think Sinterklaas steals bad children instead of giving them coal. Isn't that... I mean, I don't think the stealing them thing is something, but I do know there's like dark versions of the Sinterklaas thing, so it might be. Isn't it like no wait no, the Krampus thing is Santa, right? You know, even like Sinterklaas and Santa Claus, like it's just the same thing, just like shifted different name. It's kind of funny to me. Some people here leave decoration in January. It's called Old New Year. Oh, really? I mean, I tend to do that. I tend to leave them out until like at least halfway through January or something. Because I very much enjoy my Christmas tree being up. You know, I put all this effort. Oh, there we go. There we go. Here he is. Here she is. Mariah. I mean, you may be right as well. I'm honestly not too familiar with the lore behind all the celebrations and stuff. So you could very well be correct. Hey, I'm your contractor from Mahogany Homes. What did you want done? I'd like a wooden table built. I'd like my sink fixed. I'd like a wooden shelf built. So it's just like, you know, these people have rental properties and I am the person, I'm the handyman coming over like, oh no, these people called. Oh, their sink broke. Oh my God. Okay, go fix that. I'm that guy, am I not? I mean, I'm currently in a rental house, so I've called those people before, and they've shown up here and they've done their job, and now I'm them. Latvia has a lot of people that kind of correlate with Russians and Orthodox. Oh, did not know that. And Orthodox celebrate Christmas and New Year by the old calendar. I mean, I guess that makes sense. I don't even know how different the old calendar and the new calendar are. Is the old one, is it the one with like 10 months or something? Because I wasn't it like August and October or something that were added? Or was it July and October? Something was added, right? Like when Gregorian was introduced, about 2 weeks were skipped. You know, I feel like I've learned all about this. Not that old, okay. You know, I feel like I've learned all about this in school at some point in the past, but it's just all like leaked out of my brain, okay? You know, I feel like these are the things I should know, but I just completely... It's evaporated. I like a wooden shelf built. I like a wooden cupboard built. I like a wooden bed built. I like a wooden small table built. That's a lot of things. So is there anywhere I can easily see this list, or would I just talk to her, write everything down, go get everything that I need to be able to build it, come back to her? Because I don't think I can see it anywhere, right? I would need to write it down myself. I guess so. So, you know, we get the notepad out. So, there is a plugin. Okay, for this one, I'm actually okay with the plugin because, you know, if I'm going to write it down anyway. So, it's called construction something? No. No. Unless it's not installed by default. Hold on. Mahogany. Yes, I'm assuming it was called Mahogany Homes. Okay, let's see. Oh, I can't type. Mahogany Homes. Yeah, this one I'm fine with. Because otherwise I'll just have to write it down manually, which is just the same thing, but like an additional step that serves no useful purpose. There is a plugin, but it's all just planks and steel bars, unless this tier uses nails as well. I would not know. Let's see, where... I guess I'll have to enable it first. Let's see, No, it's enabled by default, okay. Use shortest path plugin. No, I don't want that. That is... Check supplies. Okay. Now that I have this information, I was playing with the artifact of skipping dialogue. You can also talk to people over distance with it. Oh, being able to talk over distance is kind of nice, I guess. Just planks and bars, and it reminds you where to go, which is to say, phone on space. Oh, that reminds me. Back when I used to play MapleStory, like way back in the day, you know, you would just. Like, I knew people were hacking and like pulling everything to them and standing in the corner and just auto attacking and getting infinite experience. I didn't do that because I was never a fan of, you know, hacking, because why ruin the game? But what I did do is the classic put a rock on control button, which meant standing in the corner of an area where you can't die. Put a rock on control and hit anything that spawned. It wasn't being pulled towards you, so it was very much less efficient, but it was a slow but consistent grind. Okay, so I now have the plugin installed, and it says display required materials. Configures whether or not to display the required materials for your current task. Okay, so I'm assuming that it's being displayed somewhere on the screen right now. I'm trying to figure out, do I have to talk to her again to trigger it? Because it was like it's a new thing. Talk to her again. Okay, I talked to her again. There doesn't appear to... I mean, unless I'm missing it, but I don't think there's anything on my screen right now. You guys obviously can't see the plugin interface, but it is... Let me disable it and re-enable it. No, it is active. Everything is active except for use shortest path plugin, which I can enable for a second. No. Overlay options. Display text overlay is active. Display session stats. Sure. I feel like I should be seeing something. Okay, well, you know what? It's fine. It's not the biggest deal. Here we go. Wooden table. Sink fixed. Wooden shelf. Wooden cupboards. Wooden bed. Wooden small table. Sink as a steel bar. Okay, good to know. Okay, so I'm assuming I can now go to construction. It's been a while, okay? You know, last minute construction was with Daddy's Home, which, what was that, like episode 40-ish or something? 40, 50? You need a hammer and a saw and just grab all planks you can. Okay. Might not kick in until the next contract starts, then we should see. Okay, good. So I need to make, you know, just to kind of wrap my head around this. So I need to get planks that I'm aware of, but I can just go in here somewhere and I can see stuff like a wooden table, wooden dining table. I'm assuming that suffices as a table. Check materials. 4 times plank, 4 times nails. Or go east and ask the NPC what your contract is. Oh yeah, that might work as well, I guess. Which is this building over... Is it Angelo? Or the estate agent? Let me... What's my current construction contract? Ah, there we go. Okay. You are currently on a beginner contract to see Mariah, west of the estate agent in Insidious. You can get another job once you've finished or furnished her home. Okay. So this is what I need. Steel bar and 7 to... Oh, there's even like a... Dude, I feel like I haven't seen this arrow really since the tutorial. Like this flickering arrow, that like... In some weird way, that's like tutorial nostalgia for me. Yeah, the minigame furniture might not line up with what you built for yourself. Oh, okay. Okay, well, I'll just believe that this is correct. You know, this is the kind of stuff where I'm fine using a plugin, because otherwise you'd just be like trying to figure out with calculations and stuff. And this is just removing the calculations and keeping the gameplay. So, I'm not sure I have planks left. I can go check. The bank is very close. If not, I believe there is a sawmill over at the Woodcutting Guild, because I remember that from the Bon Voyage quest. So, go to everything. Do I have planks? I do have planks, okay. So, I need between 7 and 11. I don't know why it's a variable number, but there we go. 11 planks. And I need a nail. Sorry, not nails. Steel. Oh, I have no steel bar. Oh. So steel bar is coal. Hold on, it's been, for some reason, the whole you know, smithing things over at Edgeville, that feels like it was years ago. Like, it actually feels like that was years ago. It feels like this series has been going on for 7 years. Come in, destroy everything, and take note of how many planks you need. That works, because it's random what the NPC needs. Oh. Okay, yeah, one iron, 2 coal. That was it. Yeah. Okay. So we go to ores. So yeah, I still have a lot of this stuff. I should really process this at some point, or sell it, or do something useful with it. So 1 iron and 2 coal. Okay. Is there a furnace where we are right now? I guess I can look up the furnace in this list. Not in shopping. Furnace. I mean, the dwarven place here, there's like a million furnaces here. But that's so far away. That requires walking, and I'm lazy. Is there no closer furnace? Am I blind, or is this... there's no closer furnace, is there? Nope. Alright, I guess we walk over to Lova Kenji. Well, you know what? I can teleport there, but no, I will walk there. Oh, wait, the power of minecarts. You're right, I forgot about those. Hold on. Where is the minecart? Here. Is this a minecart? This is a minecart. Is there just for future reference, is there a closer one that I can go to? I don't think I see one. No, okay. I don't think so. So I'll just walk over to... Yes, going the right way. Okay, okay. The power of the minecarts. They used to cost money, and I had other travel methods, so I don't even know. Yeah, I was a bit confused, because I was expecting them to be... Listen to this banger soundtrack, by the way. But I was confused, because I expected to have to unlock those, and then they were unlocked by default. Oh, and I need a hammer soon, right? Here we go. And a saw in a bit, but I'll get the saw later. Should I get saw 1, 2, 3, 4? Which saw should I bring? Oh, with the map travel plugin, you could see where the others are. Oh. So this is the minecart. There's a boat there as well. How are you guys feeling about sailing coming up soon, by the way? Was it the 17th or the 19th of November or something? Travel minecart. Here we go. And I want to go to Lovakenji. 19th. Okay, yeah. Okay, so if I were a furnace, I would be straight up ahead. Can I go down here? Oh, the map was angled the other way. Oh, whoa, whoa, it's this way, right? No, going the wrong way. Whoopsie. Here we go. That is the way. Alright. That should work. I think I voted not sailing at first, but that was because I voted not skill. And you're looking forward to it? Yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to checking out what it is. It looks interesting. I think it sounds like it's a very, very big system coming up. Very well developed, lots of content, lots of quests, lots of things to do. So I reckon it's good, but I don't know how it shifts things that might be connected. Also, which current house is your favorite? I think for me, I really love Arceus. I think the idea of Arceus is super cool. Like immortal beings that abuse the power of a dark altar that they don't understand. And like the connection with those people living in Mount Karulm. That was super cool. In a way, I kind of like Shaizen as well because of its like militaristic and like aesthetic vibes. I think Lovakenji probably is my least favorite because it feels like very standard Dwarven, which I've never been the biggest fan of. I guess the city is kind of chill. Yeah, I guess for me it's probably Arceus. I think Arceus looks really cool. Anyway, smelt furnace. All this way for just 1 bar. I could have made more bars and... Wait, these can fail, right? Okay, but it didn't. It didn't. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, we go back to the minecart. It was one for Arceus because their graceful recolor is purple, and purple also means Zeros. I am not quite sure who Zeros is, but I'm assuming that's someone in the Pantheon in RuneScape. Oh yeah, sorry, iron is 50%. Yeah, of course. Dude, my smithing knowledge has just gone down the drain. It's just been so long since I've smithed properly. Hold on. This is not where I need to go. I need to go that way. Oh, Rick Turpentine. He's giving me 640 gold coins. I am now rich. There's the minecart, travel minecart. But still needs coals with 100%. Yeah, okay, good. Okay, back to Hositia South. I guess I'll have to bring a saw, which I'm assuming I have. You know, Every time I walk here, I think of... What was it called? Moo Moo Meadows, I think, from Mario Kart. You can even 100% iron bars if you play, but not really on Iron Man. Is that because of your smithing level? Or is there a different modifier that allows me to do that? I mean, it's been a while since I was free to play, but... You know, my hours have actually been going really slow. You know, I remember, you know, I was shooting up in hours. I'm now sitting at 11 days, 8 hours. So I'm not even at 300 hours yet. I think like the first 200 hours I just like knocked out super quickly, and then everything just slowed down massively. Okay, so we go to the bank to get the soul. I'm assuming I have a soul. There is an item available also in free-to-play that guarantees iron bar smelting for 140 charges and then crumbles to dust. Oh. I guess that could be really useful. Wait, this is not even where the bank is. The bank is over there. Where am I going? What am I doing? Oh, kind of funny side story, by the way. Actually, two little side stories. One is that my company, they launched a new tool, and oh, I have one saw, beautiful. And this tool, you know, they're rolling it out like group by group, like every a couple of weeks, like 7 new people or something joined that group out of the 40 people. So it's slowly rolling out, and I was in the first group. And then they asked, hey, does anyone want to make a video, like an information video as to how the tool works? And I was like, make a video? For work, I can do that. So then I made it, and everyone was like, "Wait, dude, did you like? Have you done this before? Like, it's so professional." I'm like, dude, I like slapped this together in like 2 hours. But I guess their standards are extremely low, so it was really a bit of an eye opener, like how easy it is to impress people with like the most basic of editing when, you know, they're not used to YouTube levels of production. Not that my content is like big productions. What field do you do? I'm in finance. So currently I'm in insurance mostly. Working on maybe moving over to mortgages at some point down the line. But there's like this new AI coaching tool that they're using, which like it listens to your conversations. It then uses a speech to text thing, and then it analyzes the texts, and based on the text it gives you some level of feedback, which is a bit hit or miss, but you know, I guess any input is good as long as you don't trust it blindly. But they needed someone to explain like how does this tool work, like where can you find certain things, which should you look at and stuff. And I was like, yeah, I can make something. I can script something real quick. That sounds fun. You also saw a streamer use an NPC who will make winter taught potions for you if you haven't done druidic ritual. I'm curious to check out winter taught at some point. I hear good things about it, so I guess winter taught probably is fun. Okay, so let's see. I can repair broken sink. Construction level 10. There we go. You can now build a dining room. You can now build wooden dining bench, wooden dining table, and a nice tree. And a pond. I can build a pond, guys. You know about that one? I think I tried in the WT beta. Hold on, WT. Not wood cutting, because that's WC. Oh, winter. Is it just winter taught beta? Is WT winter taught? Okay, make a cupboard. Cupboard space. Bam. Remove cooking shelves. Build shelf space. Here we go. Guys, I am a professional. See, this is helping me for when I eventually have to model my own house. Oh, whoa, did not mean to do that. Winter taught, when I had the changes coming. Oh, I didn't even know it was changed. So I guess it was different before and then reworked it. And I got the pet, not even a league now, because in the next league you have the pets you got before. Oh, that's unfortunate. Level 11. You can now build fire pit with hook. Okay, hold on. There's one task remaining. Oh, it's the bed. No, sorry, not the bed, the table. Speak to Mariah. Okay. I finished with the work you wanted. Thank you so much. Would you like a cup of tea before you go? Yes, I'd love a cuppa. I could actually go for a cup of tea. Ooh, level 13. That was just like 2 full levels. You can now build a rug. Okay. Beautiful. There we go. Yeah, it used to be that winter thaw damaged your HP, but now there's a warmth meter. Okay, so you don't actually die, you just get kicked out or something instead of dying. Which means you keep your stuff, I suppose. As opposed to dying. Now you just fail. Wait, I can talk to her again. Please excuse me, I'm rather busy. Oh, I guess I was gonna stay here until I talk to someone and start a new one, right? So I go over here, I talk to Angelo. Construction contract. What kind of contract? Beginner contract. Sarah along the south wall of the rock. Sure. 11 planks. Okay, so we teleport to the rock. No, if your warmth runs out, it's an instant dangerous death. Oh. And wait, dangerous death, is that like losing more items? Because that's like a save death thing, right? Where you don't lose anything? Oh, it's even pointing me as to where this NPC is. I mean, I don't mind it too much. Actually, I should get this stuff first. And I should make myself a whole bunch of... You know what? No. I could make myself a whole bunch of steel bars, but I'm gonna buy a bunch of steel bars. That's good. I'm gonna make my life a bit easier today, so that I can just chat away. Still upset that it's not optimal to use a thermos of nice hot tea to keep you warm at winter thaw. That would have been perfect. That sounds perfect in theory. I agree. That sounds good. The Mahogany Homes NPCs have a last tier right click option. Wait, last tier as in oh, as in like the previously selected tier to like re-click it. So we go steel bar. And I'll just pick up 20. Yeah, whatever. You know, I don't really care about cash right now, because I know if I wanted to make it, I could very quickly go ahead and make it again. At least like this level of cash, so I prefer just getting things immediately over having to wait even a second. So I'll just bring 5 for now, because I need space for the planks I need to bring. Let's see. I can keep these things. Actually, let me just do this. Deposit these. I can deposit the money. I can deposit this book. Here we go. I want to make some space. Okay, this should be fine. Okay. So now I have to go get the planks. Oh wait, I still have some planks. Hold on. So I need 11 planks, right? Yes. Okay. So plank and oh, there was an 11 option, but it's fine. Okay, there we go. Now we go to the NPC we need. Save death means you don't lose hardcore status. Oh, that's what a save death is. Okay. So it means you like it's like a safeguard so that hardcore people can still attempt hard things without completely ruining their account with one death, I guess. Okay, that sounds good. Oh yeah, and the second story, second work-related story is that similarly to the video, there was a message going around like, hey, does anyone want to join the content team? I didn't even know that the company had a content team. And I'm like, sure, I like doing content. And I said, make a video, you know, just record on your phone and send it to us. And I'm like, on my phone? No. I must use the microphone, it's important. Well, you also don't have to run back and get your stuff. Okay, yeah, I mean, to me, that's much more important. Okay, so here we have to... I mean, I guess I could talk to her, but I'm assuming the dial is going to be the same every single time. So let me remove the bed and build a bed space. This is actually a fairly chill minigame. I don't know if it's going to become much more difficult. I guess it's a bit of a gold sink, but it's fun to do it. You just go around and you repair people's homes. Like, it's probably going to get boring after a while, but I do enjoy the setup. I think it's kind of cool. You can now build rocking chairs. Woo! Cool. Okay, Sarah seems happy. We talk to her. I finish with the work. A cup of tea. I love a cuppa. There we go, level 15. You can now build a house 4 rooms wide and long. Would you rather build and destroy the same table in your house? No, I think that's actually much more chill. But to be fair, I guess doing things in my house might be quicker. But the fact that I get minigame like reward experience after the building process itself might make this one quicker. You can now build repair bench, tool store, 1 oak tree. Oh, sorry, tool store, 1 oak tree, and an imp statue. Okay. Wait, contracts done, points earned. I've only done 1 contract? I've done 2, haven't I? That's interesting. Mahogany Homes is the slow, cheaper option. So I kind of like it. I mean, yeah, I'm kind of enjoying this, and I'm assuming it's going to build up in tiers in the sense that it's going to require like higher tier planks and stuff and higher tier bars as I keep on going. So there's a rat pit. Is there Mahogany Homes? There was one here as well, right? That's the game zone. They all look the same. Oh yeah, of course. This is where I got the quest. Mahogany Homes. There we go. I can walk up there. Okay, sure. I guess the plugin didn't know. I mean, that's fine. The plugin doesn't know everything. Oh, by the way, I have actually it's steel bar all the way. Oh. Okay. Wait, hold on. I'm not going the right way. I need to go there. I was expecting it to like build up to higher tier bars, but okay. By the way, I won't say what kind of video is coming up, but I have a one-off video coming up, and all I'll say, SpongeBob. Just SpongeBob, okay? It's coming up tomorrow at the usual 12 time, well, 12 my time. SpongeBob. Here's Mahogany Homes. Totally on brand for the channel. Yeah, I know, very much on brand. So let's talk to Marlo. Marlo, do you have a task for me? I require a level 20 plus. And here we go. Beginner. Go see Norman. South of the fountain in Falador. Okay, but the thing is, I am running out of planks and I don't have much cash to buy said planks anymore. And I can't remember what even is your time. I think I'm on CET. I'm not sure if I'm actually on CET right now or if it's like CET +1. Hold on, CET time now. I think. Yeah, I'm on CET right now, Central European time. Always gotta verify. I'm always so bad with those time zones. I didn't even know we switched off DST. Yeah. I mean, I did notice it. But wait, why am I even walking past the bank? The bank is just there. Dude, my brain cannot do these two things at once. Looking at chat, talking, and playing the game, you'd think I'm good at that, but no. No, not at all. Oh, by the way, I caught some hype that, I mean, I've not yet seen it, but I know that this Gilnor Games thing is like this huge series that people are super excited about, and I think like season 4 or whatever is now live, like it's starting to release or something. It sounds kind of fun, but I'm assuming it's also like a little bit spoilery, but I might like at some point watch them in order if they're like super good, because I see people like extremely hyped for it. Did you have a word with the Varrock Square NPCs? No, not yet. Hold on, I will do that actually. Hold on, I'll do it before I go to the bank. I mean, I was at the bank, but still, we could switch things up. No, I haven't yet talked to them. I actually haven't logged in yet. There was a video with WoW people. Season 5 is next. Okay, because I think I saw like something pop up. So you mentioned some NPCs. Never, right? Because there's like event. I remember you mentioned that. Hello, we're looking to buy. What are you selling? A selection of items for those who partake in variety. That said, be aware that I have little interest in coins. Right. You can only purchase items from the event reward shop using event points. Event points can only be earned within limited time events on separate worlds. Looking to buy? Yes, please. Okay, so we have 100 points. Well, there are those plank spawns on Krendor for free planks, always an option. I guess. I'm not sure how farmable they are, but you were right. There's also some in the Wildy, right? Someone showed me that. I think it was Mix, who I also haven't seen in ages. You know, guys, I'm glad you guys are still around here, because the amount of people that have come and gone, and, you know, I've just completely dropped the series, I guess, because, I mean, it's a long and slow series. I totally understand them. It's ridiculous. Like, I see some of the names, like, going back to the old videos, and I'm like, oh, yeah, those people used to be here as well. Like, I'm happy you guys are still here. I need someone watching, you know? Let's see. So we've got a Gridmaster Tabard, Swords and Emblem. What is the P? Is it a collar? B for blue, G for green, P for like pink or something? The free-to-play Iron Man pre-Dragon Slayer 1 option. Hold on, what? Oh, that's an There's something you can do to farm them pre-Dragon Slayer 1? I mean, wouldn't that just be the Wildy then? Because that's how I got them, I believe. A Gridmaster Torch Scroll. What if I select it? Oh. I mean, I can't buy anything here, but it's kind of cool that you can get things. So these are just outfits, I'm assuming, that just like give you a certain look. Swords and Emblem, I don't know. I think you mentioned in a comment that they're like on your back or something. Like, are they like, you know, sort of like a ninja, like crossed on your back? The wearable cosmetics seem to be different colors. Sometimes some items can be changed with right click. Okay. And then there's also the Gridmaster Torch Scroll and the Gridmaster Altar Icon Scroll. Oh, you meant the hardcore Iron Man version. Oh, okay. So I'm assuming those people don't want to go into the wilderness because hardcore might be lost. Wait, hold on. I have different options in my chat right now. There's something new. Start a Q&A. Let me see. Hold on. Let me try something. This is new, I think. Start Q&A. No. Okay, so I can swap from chat to funding to live chat. Okay. Hold on. If I swap this, do you guys also see me swapping this? I guess not. No, I think it's a different URL. Okay. Well, my hardcore Dolos did get 6 planks in the Wildy. I mean, that's dangerous. You live on the edge. I do want the Altar/Torch Scrolls, but I'm not playing Gridmaster, so I'll buy them from... Oh, so these items you can get with these points, but they are tradable. So I guess... Does that mean that if they're worth a lot, like you could technically farm the Gridmaster to a certain extent and then make money on your main account by selling these to people who don't want to play the seasonal content? You sent a question. Okay, hold on. How does this work? So, questions. I don't. No, if you were to answer a question, what would the question be? Ooh. That's a difficult question. So if I were to answer a question, now what would the question be? Well, the unmistakable most important question in the universe that I think everyone asks themselves and their potential partners is, do you like pineapple on pizza? And the answer should always be, I don't give a fuck. I don't like it, but also I don't give a fuck. Okay, let me go back to the live chat. I can't see them side by side. I mean, I guess maybe I can like open up a separate thing, but it's a work in progress, okay? It's a work in progress. But why is there a +1? Dude, this is such a fiddly system. You know, I understand why people use Twitch and not this. Full grid is 20.7k points. Sorry, I wanted to test the feature, but I didn't know what to ask. Hey, man, you can ask anything. It's all good. It's all good. Okay, so, the thing is gone. Mahogany Homes. Ah, there we go. I disabled and re-enabled it, and now Mahogany Homes is back. So, I go to here, to the bank booth. I pick up all the planks I can. And now I need 2 more. So what I'll do, how do I get... So, planks. I know I can go to the sawmill, but I can't remember whether it's just cash or whether I need logs. I'm assuming I need logs, because that would make sense. But remember, I cannot. So, what I'll do is I'll just bring my cash and we'll go check it out, because I can't wait for you guys to respond. You can do bank tag layout to make it easier. Yeah, I could look into that. I mean, right now it's becoming a mess again. I had like everything very organized. Logs is also nearby trees. Okay, hold on. I'll need an axe then. I'm still sitting on the steel axe, by the way. I still haven't found out where I get better axes, and I don't want to look it up because I want to find it naturally. But it's you know, I've been sitting on it since like level 10. It is both paying to turn the logs into planks. Okay, that's what I assumed would be only logical. Okay, so we go to my tools section and we grab the steel axe, the best in slot axe, guys. Who needs anything better than a steel axe? So my wood cutting is going up a little bit. I was trying to get it up a little bit because I wanted to get the last current quest available to me, but I just could not find the time or energy to grind it, really. Considering what you said earlier today... Hold on, what did I say earlier today? Oh yeah, the like guide me thing, I guess you mean. Like, I mean, I'm a little bit torn on that. Like, on the one hand, I'm like, you know, it's just an axe, but on the other hand, it is fun to discover things on my own. So like, it's a bit of a mixed bag of things where I can obviously be much more efficient with grinding if I just had a better axe, you know. I mean, I guess, nah. You know what? For now, I'll stick with the steel axe. So, buy planks. And I need regular planks, right? So wood. You get some logs. Wait, hold on. Did I turn them in? I can't remember. I think I did. I have the planks. It's fine. We first go to Falador. Okay, we have the teleportation. Here we go. Falador. I will stop that right there. That would be spoilers. Yeah. You know... On the one hand, like, I'm like, you know, maybe I should accept more help. On the other hand, you know, I've already gotten so far without the help that might as well commit to it for a bit longer at least. Can't believe this is I mean, this is not really a video. This is a live stream, but like, it's gonna go into the playlist as a part because I wanted to try and see how that worked. And I can't believe it's been 79 videos. 79. What the hell? It's been so many. I have tried to change up the editing style a little bit, by the way. I don't know how many of you actually look at what's happening on the screen. I'm imagining a lot of the content is just listened to, but I've been trying to like do more zoom ins and like all kinds of like things to make it appear like slightly higher quality, because my my stats have been not very good. I've been dropping subscribers consistently for the past month or so. It's been a good month. Here we go. Level 16. You can now build a crafting table 1, pluming stand, and an oak wall decoration. Okay, now we go up the stairs. And we build this. Bloop. I feel like I'm playing some Stardew Valley right now or something. Okay, beautiful. And we built the bed. And here we go. We talked to Norman. We're now in his bedroom. I finished all the work. These guys seem to love cups of tea. Level 18. You can now build Asgardian ale barrel and curtains. Okay. Okay, no, go down the stairs. That's what I want. Thank you very much. Now, Mahogany Homes is over there. So we go back to Mahogany Homes and we do another one. I guess this is kind of a chill way to just... I mean, I'm assuming at some point it's going to become painstakingly slow. There's a plug-in to drink coffee instead. I need that. I prefer coffee. Hold on. What is it called? Something coffee? Coffee lover. Coffee can be nice too. That must be it. Mahogany Homes NPCs will offer you a drink more to your taste. Okay, yes. Install. There we go. It's done. Sorry to hear that. Hopefully it's related to those YouTube issues everyone's been having with the past months, and it'll come right. Yeah, I mean, it's, you know, I'm not really too bothered about like viewer numbers going down a little bit. Obviously it sucks. Like, you know, everyone who's doing this wants to build their channel. What's bothering me the most is that I was like on such a nice track to hit 1k. Like I was climbing up very rapidly from like 600 to like 900. Like it kind of shut up, and then at like 915 it was like, but what if we just stop climbing now? But I'm like, no, I'm so close. So, you know, it's gonna come back. And the good thing is, you know, I've mentioned it before, but you know, I'm not doing it for any like monetary benefits. So like I'm not dependent on it, so it doesn't bother me as much as like it's gonna bother like the big people who are dependent on this income source. But it does suck to just, you know, put time into something and not see growth. That just it's kind of unfortunate. Can I see the reward shop? Hold on. So I can buy Amy's. What is Amy's saw? It's 500. Whoa. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna hope that the higher tier ones give me more points, because you know, 800 points, 400 points, 200 points. This seems a lot slower than, for example, getting the stuff from mining, like from the Mother-in-law mine, for example. But I'm assuming the higher tier things give more. So I guess I would want to get the carpenter stuff. Like that sounds kind of cool. I love the idea of getting all the suits, or like all the armor set thingies for all the skills, all the mini games. I think that's like a really cool objective to go for, and probably doesn't take like, some of them might take a while, but I don't think they take like ridiculous grinds, right? They're like decent commitment ones. Okay, so wait, what is rewards? Oh, that's the same shop. Okay, last tier contract. There we go. Go to Barbara in Hosidius near the mill. Okay, so once again, we use the book. Oh, it's been automatically selected? Wait, the third entry is missing. Hold on, do I not have that thing in here? I guess I have something in my bank probably that I need to add that I didn't add. Okay. Oh, by the way, drinking the tea, I mean coffee, restores full run energy. Oh! Oh, that's really convenient. Okay, hold on. We go back to... Oh, wait, it even says Osidius now. I think... Wait, hold on. Previously, I don't think these names were here. I guess something to do with Mahogany Homes added this, maybe? You can also shift plus right-click the NPCs to change the left-click or shift-click option. Oh, yeah, I should probably look into that a little bit more, but I'm fine with doing things the way they are right now for... I mean, it's not like too much... effort, like right-clicked him for a second, but I guess I could do that for efficiency. I'm really playing the arrow game right now. Like, I'm just following an arrow on the map. But it's a pretty chill setup. This is something you could very easily do during work as well, which is, I guess, what I appreciate about this game, like a lot of stuff. Oh, my dog returned. He just like randomly walked up the stairs. And I think now he's going into my bedroom. Enjoy. Sleep tight. No, I think you previously clicked the teleports. Yeah, I did like reminisce. Oh! Wait, so if you do reminisce, then you don't see them. But if you click it... Oh! Okay. That's cool. Wait, I'm going here, but I don't even have the planks. What am I doing? Hello! Hi! You know, you gotta use the high-pitched voice, right, for the dog. It's very important. I discovered how high my voice can go when I got a dog. Because I was, like, all the time, I'm like, hello, hello! It's all high-pitched now. Hi! He knows he's a cutie. No, you can also right-click. He's now making noise and I don't know why. Hold on. I think he needs some attention. Alright, giving him a little bit of attention. Hold on, where was I? No, you can also right-click and click reminisce for the same result. So click. Oh yeah, I can click reminisce, but like if it's using the fold out menu from here, then it's different. Okay. Go on, push that mic away. Dog. Yeah, I mean, dog was much more important. Very much agree. So if you need some level of attention, then I will give it to him. Which is it's part of the reason why my my content delivery has just been like going down the drain. Like, you know, the thing is, and I don't know if you guys have pets as well, but what I've noticed is that he doesn't even take that much time. But like, you know, you come home from a walk and you're like, oh, I want to go record or something. But no, you first want to spend like 15-30 minutes or something just like chilling with the dog, giving him some attention. And then you go upstairs and then you're like, oh, you know, I should probably go downstairs at some point and, you know, give him some attention again because he's alone. And like, you're just always like coming back down like, oh, I gotta give my dog some attention. And it's great. I love giving him attention, but it's definitely taken a big chunk out of my available time to do this. So I'm hoping as he grows older and, you know, he's more comfortable up here, I can record with him here. Because then I can give him some attention as I'm doing this. But I'm still a little bit scared that he's gonna, like, you know, make me disconnect from the stream because he somehow decides that like a LAN cable is delicious. So every time he's like under the desk, I'm very much afraid. Like there's like the headset cable as well that he's destroyed already once, and it's like 20 euros or something, which is so damn expensive for like a damn cable. All mine are in the... Oh, is that the player-owned house? Oh, he's decided that he's gonna lay like in front of me, so I can no longer push my chair to the desk. So now I'm sitting like a full arm's length away, but it's fine. I can play like this. It's a low-input game. See, this is probably why I shouldn't stream quests, because it's gonna take me literally like 7 hours to do one single quest if I did do that. But it would be much easier on the editing. Let's see. Oh wait, hold on. What did I just attack? No, I'm attacking a doggy. I'm sorry. Didn't mean to attack a doggy. Okay, so there is a mahogany homes here as well, which I will... Actually, no, I don't need mahogany homes. I need a sawmill. But are there regular trees here? I'm assuming there's regular trees. There's maple trees there. Magical trees. True, I used to bring teleports with me, but now I always go through my house. That makes sense. I mean, at some point you can unlock like super good teleport things, right? Okay, so are there any... Did something here update? I have a steel bar, okay, yeah. Are there any regular trees around here? There's magic trees. Like, will they just be around here? Because they're not appearing on the map, but I don't know if they appear on the map or if they're normally just like here without appearing on the map. I can't remember. It just says magic trees, yew trees. I'll just go around. I mean, I can't imagine there's not like... Oh yeah, there's just trees around here. Yeah, okay. So they don't appear on the map unless they're like very specifically different, I guess, than the usual. So there's magic trees here. Yeah, just normal trees. Okay, let me just cut down like a small inventory of them. Hello. Hi. Normal trees are just trees without a special icon. Yeah, okay, okay. You'd think I'd know that, right? You'd think I'd be aware of that. I don't think oaks are marked either. Okay. By the way, I was thinking of maybe at some point, you know, I was thinking maybe doing it at or around Halloween, but I might do it at some point other time as well. Oh, my dog's just like staring at me right now. He's such a cutie, such an adorable cutie. Hello. Hey. Are you licking my chair? Does my chair taste nice? It's a lovely chair, isn't it? In the words of Josh Thrive Hayes, I think my chair probably contains a fair amount of gamer seasoning throughout the years. But yeah, I was thinking of playing a game at some point. It's called Buried, and I've played like a little bit of it at some point in the past, which is like this horror reading decision making game where it's literally all just reading text and you make choices. And I think like those kind of games would be so much fun to do a live stream of, where, you know, I have people in the chat make decisions, and you know, we can like play through the game together. I've always loved the idea of being able to do that, because I think that's like the core benefit of playing games live. But like the shrinking of the audience has kind of scared me away from doing those kind of things. Another Halloween thing is the event. Oh, there's a Halloween event. Wait, it's not live, is it? Or is it live? There's also the Guild Wars 2 expansion that launched yesterday. This is the first time since Guild Wars 2 launched that I haven't played the expansion day one, which feels really weird. But it's one of those games just like OSRS where, you know, it's like it's not gonna go away, so I can just play it in a couple of weeks or whatever, and it doesn't really matter. It launched with Gripmaster. Oh, really? I haven't seen it yet. I'm assuming it's in... Is it in Varrock? Because I feel like Varrock is like the main town of the game, really, like the main hub. So this is where the Woodcutting Guild is, right? I'm assuming the sawmill is around here as well. Didn't actually bother to check, but... Is it consecutive launch? You didn't play... Sorry, Is it consecutive launch? You didn't play day one? I'm not quite sure what you mean, but yeah, it is the first time I didn't play day one. I've always played day one with every single expansion since the game launched, including Head Start. Wait, not really, that's a standard dialogue? Hold on, I'm very confused right now. Very confused. Oh, you said first? I thought I heard second. Oh, I don't even know what we're talking about anymore at this point. It's all good. It's all good though. Okay, so is there a sawmill here? The Halloween event is with Fred the Farmer. Who is Fred the Farmer again? The only farmer I remember is the guy from sheep shearing. Not sure if he's called Fred. So I can probably look up the sawmill. Right. Sandpit. Wasn't it called a sawmill? Unless it's under shopping, maybe. It could be on the shopping. Yeah, sawmill. Okay. Oh, but it's in the woodcutting guild. Hold on. What level does the woodcutting guild require? I'm assuming I can't get in here yet. Who also warns you about the thing when doing sheep shearer, and then you can tell him you sort of thing. Oh wait, he is the guy. That's the only farmer I knew. That's kind of cool. Oh, that's why you said the thing. Oh. I'm afraid only skilled woodcutters may enter the woodcutting guild. Level 60. Okay. So I'm assuming this implies that it's impossible for me to go here right now, and I can't access a sawmill here. There's one down here in Varlamore. I'm also looking forward to going into Varlamore at some point, but I'll probably leave that for a little bit and return go to Varlamore after having done at least most of the stuff I can do in Koren. So I can kind of feel like, hey, I'm kind of semi-done with Koren, because I like the idea of doing that. I'll just teleport back to Varrock. It's no biggie. Back to Varrock, here we go. See, I'm slowly leveling magic. I haven't properly leveled magic in like 2 months now or something. But just because of the constant teleportation, it's slowly approaching level 47. Let me see. Okay. To the sawmill. I can't remember how much they are each. What, were like 100 each or something? I appreciate the fact that my dog can just sit here and just chill. He must be wondering, why am I speaking a different language all of a sudden? Like, he barely understands me with my regular language. I have 99 magic in main game and grit. Oh, cool. I mean, I very much enjoy magic. You know, and I'm also enjoying the fact that I really haven't treated RuneScape as a game of grind, like, at all. I've had some sessions, especially in my free-to-play playthrough, where I did do some more grinding because of Dragon Slayer and stuff, and I very much enjoyed that. But ever since then, I really haven't treated it as an MMORPG. I've mostly treated it as a point-and-click adventure game where I'm doing quests, and it's worked really well. And there's probably gonna come a time at some point in the future where I will have to do some more grinding, and I might or might not commit to that depending on how I feel at that point. But the fact that I can spend hundreds of hours in this game and just kind of like do whatever and like chip away very slowly throughout the months, throughout the years, feels good. You know, I'm currently on 54 quests, which is only like a third really, and a lot of the very short quests are done, so I'm probably more like 10% or something into like the quest length, but it's just fun and slow process. It's good. Probably a good attitude to have. Yeah, I'm happy that the game really aligns with my attitude there. You know, if I didn't have like time constraints, I'd probably just live stream most of the quests, because honestly this is so much more chill than having to like record everything and then listen to myself say the same things again and cut out whenever I randomly stumble over my own words, or when I'm like coughing, or what, like someone interrupts my recording or whatever. Like, you know, it's like I'm cutting out like such small degrees of things that live stream would be much more fun, but unfortunately live streaming requires much more of a schedule than recording, so that's always a bit of an issue. Let's see, buy plank, and we just buy as many wood as we can. Look at my wood, guys. Want to see my wood? I will reminisce. I will reminisce my way back over to Hesidius. That's where I wanted to go. Yes. Bye, doggy. Bye. He's going away again. All right, let's see if we can hit level 20. So on this live stream, I'll probably go for another like 10 to 15 minutes. Like, I'm gonna keep going until my girlfriend gets home, and then I'll wrap things up, because we're gonna watch a bit of a show together most likely. So yeah, today I won't really be making any progress with Fossil Island. I will return for that, maybe in a video, maybe in a live stream. I'm not quite sure yet, depending on what time I can find. But at least, you know, I've learned about this minigame, which is kind of cool, really. I wouldn't have known otherwise, and I think I'll really enjoy this one. Let's see, disable, re-enable, there we go. Savix put the meme, sorry for what's in my head. He also said 99 crafting main game, but only 98 with permanent plus 12 boost and grid. The idea of grid sounds so fun to me. Like the idea that you can like level certain skills and like get certain objectives done so that you can get more and more and more XP modifiers. Like just the idea of getting like tons and tons and tons of XP modifiers, and then once you've stacked them all up, then you go do like lower level grinds, and you just shoot through them like ridiculously fast. I very much enjoyed as well. Like I got the pickaxe thing at the start, and I very much enjoyed the idea that it's like smelting things automatically and it's like sending them to my bank. So I could literally, if I wanted to, just stand next to ores all day and just like slap and slap and slap and go and go and go. And it really made it feel like it's a bit of a roguelike experience where like you're trying to get unlocks to like progress faster. And honestly, I think it's a really cool system. Yeah, 15 times. Yeah, that's insane, right? Like, it's still gonna take time to 99, I guess, but, 15 times faster, makes it more approachable, I guess. Oh, this was a very easy one. I'm done with all the work you wanted. A cup of coffee. Yeah, there we go. That's a cup of coffee. Beautiful. Level 19. I can now make an oak chair and a cat basket. Just don't pick the harpoon before the axe. Good to know. Good to know. Good to know. Oh, yeah, my run energy is... I guess it was maxed. X15 quest rewards. Oh, the quest rewards are also times 15. So that means if you do like super high-end things where you get like 100k or whatever, you get like 1.5 million drops. So is that how it works? I mean, I don't know what the biggest drop is. I'm assuming like a couple 100,000 or something for like really high-end stuff, like Grandmaster stuff. I would guess based on what I hear that it's probably like 100 to 300k maybe or something like that. That sounds reasonable, I guess. I don't know. Maybe it's more actually. Probably not that much more though, because then at that point like 99s would become standards with people who've got a quest cape. But at the same time you can do tiles to auto-complete quests without the XP reward. Oh, so then you get to complete them, so you get the reward from them, but not the experience reward. Like you get like the unlock and stuff. Except the ones where you talk to someone after the quest. Okay. So, back to Mahogany Homes. I could probably do maybe one more real quick. Mahogany Homes. Yeah, I did the tile for all diary rewards and got multiple levels in the high 90s. Oh, damn. That's pretty insane. Okay, so go to Leela and get 8 to 9 planks. She's in Hosidius. And I've 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, dude, I've got 7 planks. I've got 7 planks. Really? Really, I'm lacking the planks for that. So I'd have to teleport back to Varrock, I suppose. Okay, sure. Go to Varrock. I mean, if I'm smart, like I'll just stock up on a lot of planks and then put them in the bank, and then I can like just run with the bank. Don't have to like go back and forth here, which is what I should really do. Actually, that's what I'm gonna do. I'll hit 20 next time. It's not really a big deal. I should really put the planks. I should probably just work on like getting like 100 plus planks at the very least. There we go. So I'll put all of these in the bank. There we go. This in the bank. That's in the bank. Here we go. This is what I need to just turn logs into planks. Well, you need a few to get to oak planks. Sorry, what? You need a few to a few what? Hold on, what? You need a few. Well, I guess so. The things are gonna stay steel, but the next tier is gonna require oak planks. I mean, that makes sense, of course, but so I guess I shouldn't make too many regular ones because I'm gonna have to swap to steel anyway, or like to oak anyway. Wasn't the next contract tier on the next level? Yeah, it is. It is on the next level. So I should probably just do this one. Hold on, that's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna go to this guy. I'm gonna buy planks. Buy these planks, okay. Gotta go back to the rock. Just wrapping up this thing. And then we can indeed see whether we need oak. I mean, I'm assuming I need oak for the next one, which also might give me more experience per run. And maybe more points. I'm hoping it's going to be more points, really. Oh, by the way, did you guys hear about New World, like, shutting down production? Like, they're still going to stay live, but... Like, I felt like I was finally hearing about that game being good. I was going to check it out probably, like, next year sometime. Like, do a similar series, or like, maybe a shorter one, but... I was thinking about doing like this, like a mini-series on New World or something. But now it's like, apparently it stopped production. When it was finally getting good. Really odd. But I guess it's Amazon and just like, they just want to make big money, right? That's all they care about. Which makes sense as they're a company, but still, it does suck. Okay, here we go. We get all the planks. We get the steel bar. We get the hammer. And where's the saw? Am I blind? Oh, swa. We get the swa. The swa. Okay. Here we go. Reminisce. Okay. So you can get the next level and then stock them on oak planks. Yeah, that's what I'll do. That's very much way smarter than stocking up on regular planks. But that's something fun I can do, you know, off recording, which I'm gonna enjoy doing. Just stacking up on a whole bunch of that. You know, I like it when I have a bit of a, when I have mini goals. Like I really enjoy having mini goals. I don't really enjoy grinding just for the sake of experience, really. I don't mind it, but I like doing it for the sake of something outside of experience and then getting experience as a happy coincidence because I'm doing something else anyway. Like it's why I really enjoy Guild Wars 2, and I'll keep bringing it back to that game, but I've very much enjoyed the fact that I often play that game for non-experience or non-gold purposes, and I just happen to get those currencies, and it's nice that I'm getting them, but I would also play if I wasn't getting them. And I think that's the best way to design things. Like if your player wants to engage with the system, even if it wouldn't reward them, if there's something else to be getting out of it, which could be experience, but it could also be something else. You can now build a bedroom and obtain novice contracts from Mahogany Homes. Okay, beautiful. Oh, there was more. Wooden box and something else. Okay, here we go. Construction level 20. Beautiful. We get the bed. Thank you. Appreciate it. Here we go. Let's talk to Lila. She's going to give us coffee and run energy back to 100%. I see. Construction level 21. You can now build a wooden shaving stand. Ooh, I can properly shave myself. I don't want to, but didn't see it here. Oh yeah, of course. I will thank you here as well. And I will even give you a bit of a smiley. Hold on. Receiving a call. All right, that was actually a really useful call. My girlfriend's she hadn't had the ability to eat at work, which normally she does. She's like, you know, I'm gonna go buy McDonald's. Should I bring you something? And I'm like, well, haven't seen McDonald's in a couple months, but don't mind if I do. So now I gotta put in my order. So. The answer is always a banana milkshake, guys. Banana milkshake is delivery. Alright, my order has been put in. Your groupmate just logged out, and I noticed I'm now the only one in the group with Group Ironman in my name. Hey man, that sucks. I'll put it in my name, it's fine. You always love some chicken nuggets. I mean, chicken nuggets are also great. I do get a bit tired of them though. Like, I'll have like a bag of them, but like if someone gave me like a normal portion of them and said like, hey, would you like more, I'd probably be like, not really. What if someone gave me a burger and you know, and said like, would you like 7 more? I'd be like, 8, maybe 9. There was a time when everyone had either Group Ironman or GIW. Group. Can't really change the ignorance anyway. Not sure what GIW is. Group Iron. Group I. I know what we're getting you for your birthday. A great burger. Oh, man, get me a burger. I love myself a burger. No, actually, get me dog toys. You know why? Because they save me money. Because damn, those things are expensive. Those things are way more expensive than they have any right to be. Group Iron Woman. I don't know if that was actually. I love that. I love that. Oh, that reminds me. I have no idea why I cracked up so much. I don't know who of you saw the video. I think Ignorance, at least you saw the video on Bon Voyage. I laughed so hard, and I don't even know. Like I was watching myself during editing, and I'm just sitting there like, it's funny, but is it the tears in my eyes, crying funny? But apparently at that point in time, it was just that funny. Is that for your birthday or the dog's? Yes. Yes. And let's see, a construction contract, 20. Can I have a novice contract, please? Please could just go see Barbara, south of Vesuvius. Need a mill for us. You can get another job once you have furnished her home. Okay. So now I need 3 to 8 planks. And 0 to 1 steel bar. Okay, so it's still normal planks, isn't it? Unless it doesn't specify the type of planks. But it appears that it still wants to give me just... Or still requires normal planks. Dude, dogs grow so fast, by the way. Like, I got the dog in, like, mid-July. And the dog was 5 kilos. Which is like this tiny little ball of fluff. Now he's like 16 kilos, like 3 months later. Should be Oak. Okay, okay. Professor Oak? It should be Professor Oak. So I could just... So I guess what I'll do next is I'll try and start stocking up on a lot of oak trees. Which is also going to level my wood cutting a little bit. It's not the fastest leveling method, but, you know... Oh, it's not the forestry thing. On. Like, I've always had it on. Like, I don't really have anything else that I want to wear, so I just have this thing on for whenever I'm wood cutting. I do enjoy getting other trees, though, because they're, like, you know, they're lower inputs. You could just kind of click them once and sit back for a bit. They're much easier to use than normal trees. I mean, I could go somewhere where there's many more oaks, and I will do that, but I'm not going to be online for much, much longer. Cabbage cape or something similarly silly. I mean, if there's an onion cape, I will rock the onion cape. Is there any way I can get an onion cape? Does it exist? I must become the onion lord. Let me also see when should I go back and continue recipe for disaster. So this one will still be a while, I think, but maybe the other one, King of Wowoge, Monkey Man is 170 cooking. I mean 48 agility. It's not that far off. I could grind that, and 70 cooking is a bit. It's quite far off, but I think it's a pretty chill skilled level. So I don't know how tricky is Monkey Madness? Is Monkey Madness a difficult quest? It is long and it's a master quest, but it doesn't require much. I don't know. Maybe I should slowly start looking into that. We need a plugin to change the graphics for it, I guess. Well, if you think about where the dye comes from, aren't all yellow capes onion capes? See, this is what we have you for. You know, this level of wisdom, this level of insight into the scientific nature of dyes and capes and colors. This is why I bring you along. I need someone to help me out when everything looks bleak and I can't see onions anymore. And then, you know, you bring back the onions. That's what I need. Let's put the planks back for a moment. Put this back, put this back, put this back, put this back. Just put everything back. You know what? Even this thing. Here we go. Wheeled. Bam. Now we just go full oak mode. We're oaking. Gotta oak them all. Okay, I'm out of oak puns. I have no more. Nothing. Alright. I'm gonna hit level 46. 1 oak. Yes. I'm 1 oaking. Dude, every time I hear people talking about like all these high APM things, like, you know, certain tick moves and stuff, I'm like, dude, I'm just clicking a tree and waiting. Why would I put in effort when I can just click a tree? And while the tree is being clicked, I can ramble. There we go. Woodcutting, a level of 46. Best way of playing, chill and skill. Yes, that's 100% the best way of playing. Like, I very much play RuneScape as a chill game. Also, you guys can see through me. Look. I did not think about this when I started playing today. Okay. I could have. But I didn't. And then I was like, I don't care anymore. I'm a bit transparent today. Monkey Madness is a tricky one. One of the first that's really unforgiving. It is intended for a bit higher level though. Okay. So I'll leave that for a little bit later. I mean, I have a lot of things to do, honestly. There's so many quests that I can still do. So many. So many standalone quests, like... I'm not lost for content in the least. I would also really like to, at some point, dive into the Mirek storyline. Because I enjoy the idea of the vampire storyline. But also, I think it's just very fitting around Halloween to be doing like vampire stuff. Because like it's appropriately themed in a way. And I was looking through this and I'm like, okay, I can do this first one. You know, I've got the requirements for that. And I can do a second one already because it's just the first quest. And then the third one I can do. I have all the things. That's beautiful. And a taste of hope. You know, I can't do it yet, but I'm not too far away. You know, agility, herbalist slayer. I can get this. And then there's Since the Father. And this one is kind of like blocking me mentally of starting the Mirek quest chain. Because I don't like the idea of like doing everything and then leaving one quest. I did that for Korrent. Because everything else was like lower level and then there's like one high level quest. But this one, like these ones are all building up. So I feel like I should get these requirements first, or at least get close to these requirements so that through these quests I can get these requirements. I don't know. But I like the idea of doing that quest chain because I think it's going to be fun. And I hear good things about it. And I enjoy vampire storylines generally. I'll just say 60 attack and Lost City should probably come first. Okay, so let's see. Lost City. It is standalone. I mean, to be fair, this is a quest. There's a Grandmaster Vampire quest coming too. Oh, wait, hold on. So there's going to be after Since the Father then, right? So this one is Master. And there's going to be another quest after this. So is this story not over either? Is the story still ongoing? But that's interesting. So level 60 attack. I mean, level 60 attack, I can probably like. I don't really mind leveling combat. You know, I haven't done it in a while, but I quite enjoy leveling combat generally. It's quite chill. Ghost Ahoy might be a good Mauritania one for spooky season. Maybe also Creatures of Frankenstein or Frankenstrain. Hold on. So Ghost Ahoy. Okay, hold on. Let me actually. So Ghost Ahoy. I'll write down a couple ones that I can maybe do like as like a little, you know, Halloween session where we can just do a couple like scary quests. So that one, and then Creature of Frankenstrain. Yes, okay, I have both. Okay, they're both a bit longer, but that's fine. Creature of Frankenstrain. They revealed what's on the roadmap in Runefest. Yeah, I haven't actually seen it yet. I'm not really keeping up to date with too much of the news unless it's like really big where I just happen to catch it. I should do that probably, but... Oh, there's oak trees next to the bank. Wait, there's so many oak trees here. Wait, this is really convenient. Okay, I could just do it next to the bank. That's beautiful. But yeah, I'm still really enjoying the idea of doing quest chains like start to end in one big sitting. What I also kind of want to start doing is just like not really for you guys, I guess, because you guys watch the content as it's coming out, but I kind of like the idea of once a quest chain is done, slapping them all in one video and then re-uploading the video as the quest chain. So, you know, like even if I'm doing like, you know, I'm hopping back in and back in and back in, I can like put them into one video, bam, there we go, it's online. Slap a thumbnail up with the quest chain and just have it like be back to back and like maybe like cut out the intros and stuff. And a bird's nest? What is a bird's nest? Search. An acorn. Use. Drop. I have an acorn. Do I need that? G average 79. Get out of here, acorn. I don't need you. It was hosted by Josh Hayes. Wait, hold on. I saw some interviews. Oh, but that was a while ago, right? That was a couple months ago already. Oh, I guess it's still upcoming. Yeah, I thought it was like a new one, but I guess it's a yearly thing, right? Keep the nest. Wait, should I keep the nest? Okay, I'll choose to believe that I need to keep the nest. Hold on. Are these nests? Wait, it's 5K. Oh, good to know. It was hosted by Josh Hayes and Mod Ash played the violin on stage with a Coley band, and then they released that song. Oh yeah, I've seen bits and pieces of that. Those are very good. Those are both very good items. Nesta work left 7K, and 3 seeds are good for farming. Okay, you know what? It's only one slot, so I'll keep it. You know, I often base it on GE price, like I'll unlock it, and then if it's like a low GE price, I'll often drop them to save inventory space. But I didn't realize that the bird's nest was also expensive. I thought like the contents of the bird's nest would be the expensive thing, but I guess that wasn't the case. With skilling and just like this is my perfect stream. This is honestly, if I could make money doing this I'd be happy. Just literally chatting, like looking at the chat, chatting, clicking a tree every so often. This is the life everyone wants for themselves. No effort whatsoever, just chatting. It will be 1 slot if you open it at bank. Oh wait, hold on. There's a forestry event going on, isn't there? I would normally engage with this, but I'm gonna log off in like probably 2 minutes or so. So I'm just gonna fill up the inventory real quick. I've done this before. I've done a little bit of forestry before. Not too much yet, but I'll look into it a little bit more. Yeah, I don't know what the nest drop rates are, so I was expecting that to be fairly common, I guess, but maybe they're not, I'm not sure. I guess they're not because of the price. So put that in there, deposit all the oak logs, there we go. The forestry event is the last one I was grinding for green log. Yeah, normally when it pops up, I do it, but yeah, I'm gonna be heading out anyway. I think my McDonald's should be here in like 5 minutes, so I will see you guys again later. Thank you so much for joining me in this, well, more of a chill stream. Yeah, that's mostly expensive for higher level herblore reasons, but you'll have a way to get plenty of nests before too long. Oh, okay, that's good to know. Yeah, I'm looking forward to maybe doing some more of these as a live stream. I'm not too sure yet. I was gonna do them all as videos, but honestly, you know, like I made that decision when I saw the consistent growth of my channel just going up and up and up, and I didn't want to like disrupt the flow of, you know, what I was already building. But since it's all just been going like downhill for like the past month or two, I mean, you said the McDonald's is about to be here, no mention of girlfriends. I mean, yeah, she's with the McDonald's, right? Like she's part of the Happy Meal, okay? But yeah, I might do some more of these live videos because you know, it's a very chill way of doing them, and if I have the time, then this could be kind of fun. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys all have a wonderful rest of your day, and yeah, keep your eyes out for a video dropping tomorrow at 12 CET. It's about 5 minutes long. It's very short. Very much unusual to my kind of content, but I think I did well. So check it out. Have a nice day, and I'll see you next time. Enjoy your grind, guys. See you later. I'm gonna eat McDonald's.